Late breaking. This is KOLD News 13 Live.
They were fighting. It was like 4 in the morning. And I thought about calling the cops, but we just kind of went back to sleep. Now I wish I would have.
That is what a neighbor is saying tonight after learning that Kimberly Cornwell was shot and killed in a car in that neighborhood. Her boyfriend, Stacey Kelly Jr., now facing second-degree murder for her death. And this is just the most recent deadly domestic violence case.
In November, Chris Raboyne was booked on a charge of second-degree murder in connection to the death of his girlfriend. He's accused of beating Rosalia Gilbert to death. George Majewski was charged with first-degree murder after investigators say he strangled his wife in April last year. Dr. Kerman Dubosh was a beloved veterinarian in Oro Valley. In all three of these cases, people said they heard arguing or screaming coming from the home.
Tonight, KOLD News 13's Kristen Hobrook has the details on how you can help without putting yourself in harm's way. And Kristen, there are several ways to do this.
Yes, and there are some chilling statistics. On average in Arizona, someone dies as a result of domestic violence every 3 days. And here locally in Pima County, there were 18 domestic violence related deaths in 2014 and 27 domestic violence related deaths in 2015. Now, Emerge says domestic violence is an issue that thrives on silence and that we must all be willing to say something.
It's a tragedy.
Kimberly Cornwell was allegedly shot to death by her boyfriend after an argument on Monday night. The group Emerge provides domestic abuse crisis intervention and housing. They say crimes like this one are often foreshadowed by a trail of warning signs.
If you've heard screaming, yelling, if they've made comments, don't be afraid to ask if they're okay. Ask if they need help.
Emerge says if you recognize that someone is in an unsafe situation, talk to them privately and provide them with phone numbers. Also, make sure they know that Emerge has an emergency shelter available.
We have to be educated, we have to think about safety, and we have to be willing to offer help.
And you may have noticed a number at the bottom of your screen. That's because Emerge has a 24/7 crisis hotline number where you can call in and report abuse, or else call in and get suggestions on how to help someone that may be in trouble. That number is 520-795-4266. We've also posted that number on our Tucson News Now homepage as well. Reporting live in Midtown, Kristen Hobrook, KOLD News 13, live local late breaking.
Thank you so much, Kristen. New